Hello, you folks out there in the YouTube universe. It's Thrash Pondo, and I'm bringing you my weekly vignette of forgotten vintage sci-fi classics. And this week's is going to be an old novel by Spider Robinson called Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. This is a fun one. It's basically a collection of short stories, all set in the framework of Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. And effectively, what happens is every person who walks into the saloon has some type of unsurmountable problem. And Callahan, the lead bartender, and his collection of wacky regulars all do whatever they can to basically help the person out of their dilemma. Each of the stories is microcosmic with some crossover, and it's just a really good read. I fell in love with it back in high school some 30 plus years ago, and actually managed to finagle a copy from my high school library. Many years later, I loaned it to a friend of mine, and, are you sitting down? His dog ate it. Don't worry, Ted, tell your puppy I forgive them. But in any event, it took me a while to find another copy. Managed to actually find one on eBay while actually looking for some other books I had loaned to friends and weren't able to get back. Now, this is going to be done a little differently. I decided that since I haven't read this book in, say, 30 plus years, I'm actually going to reread it fresh now and then come back and tell you what I think of it after all these years. Is it still a great read? Is it dated? Whatever. And for those of you out there who have read it, please feel free to post and let me know what you think, what your favorite stories are. Is it worth picking up again? Whatever. For those of you who want to read it along with me, go ahead. We can have a race as you reads faster. I guarantee you'll win. But anyway, this is going to be phase 1. I'm going to post again in phase 2 when I'm done reading the book, and I guess you could say we'll compare notes. Either way, I do, from my very, very fuzzy memory from those years ago, do remember this being a good book, so I'm sure either way I won't be disappointed. Anyway, you folks out there have a great weekend, and see you when I've read the book.